Hey, everybody, and thanks for joining me today. And this week's actually about fitness, but I wanted to go live and talk about faith over fear. There's so much in the news today you'll see about the coronavirus, and a lot of the news, generally speaking, is designed to scare you, frankly. And why? Well, they can keep you at that level of energy, that level of fear and competition. It makes you watch more because you want to know what's coming next. You want to make sure that there's some certainty in your life. But the reality is, there's this situation, although you should prepare for it, you should make sure you're ready in case of the sickness comes, is no worse than the flu. In fact, more people will likely die from being obese in the United States than from this virus. That said, I'm not a medical professional, but I do know from the spiritual lane that what we focus on tends to become our reality. So if you focus on fear and anger and anxiety, not only can that enter into your life, but also it creates stress in your body. And when you create stress through fear and worry, it depresses your immune system. So if your immune system, you want it to be robust and fight against the situation, well, what you should do is really focus on gratitude and have faith that this is all going to blow over in the long run. Many of us lived through Y2K, which was the situation where we believed that once it hit the year 2000, roughly over 20 years ago now, that everything would blow up and fall apart. And there was so much anxiety. And yet we're here 20 years later, and we've had major events like this throughout history. So I'm not trying to downplay it, but what I am trying to say is have faith that you're going to get through it. So what's a practical tool to do that today? Let's say you're scared, and many of us are scared. You're watching the news and you're like, oh my gosh, it's all over. Well, how do you get through it? Practical tool is to start with gratitude. So if you have a gratitude journal, I personally use the Journal right now, which is great, Hero's Journey Journal. You can look it up. I write down 3 things I'm grateful for, and you can use a 5-minute journal as well. Start today, write the things you're grateful for. Well, how does this help you overcome fear? Well, we tend to focus on what we start with in the morning. So if you pop on the news, your social media feed, etc., first thing in the morning, and it's something negative, you're going to see more negative things throughout the day. Every driver is going to be terrible. You're going to be in a Mercury's in retrograde, although it's ending today. Whatever is going on in your life, when you start with a gratitude practice in the morning, it will help you find the faith to get through difficult times. And I just want to let you know that it's okay to be afraid, it's okay to be scared, but it's more important to find faith and positivity through this situation. So I wish you the best in getting through it. You're going to get through this. We all are, as a country, as individuals. So just enjoy the process. Try to find faith over fear and live in gratitude and know that we're all going to make it through this. And 20 years from now, this will be a distant memory. Have a great day.